On revenue, in the 2017 budget, the Treasurer announced a number of tax measures. Rebecca Passinga goes over them.
A woman who is employed as a personal assistant in a government department earns 1,200 kina, but after paying personal income tax and other deductions, she is left with 700 kina. She says the money left over is not enough to last her till the next fortnight. Her story, though, is not new. Many across Papua New Guinea are experiencing the same. They are what we would normally classify as middle and low-income earners. And the government's announcement to increase personal income tax in next year's budget has not gone down well for many of them. The aim to increase the tax is part of the government's tax measures to generate revenue. Other areas that will see significant increase in tax are cigarettes and alcohol. The projected revenue from this tax measure is 9,182.2 million. Many say they are already heavily taxed, and with the current high cost in living, these would only burden them more.
Time around some tax from personal income tax at the same time we pay VAT too. So lo personal income I mean alright. I think government got now when can come up one time long increase in income long country.
600 or 700 I left with is not much. I'm not keep him go 2 weeks, so they should find other options to make money or revenues and working income, not increasing the tax.
Many of those that we spoke to say they don't see pay increase, but a continuous rise in tax.
To impose another tax on top, long something company now in New York long, bill him now. To me look awesome. This land of param through country will play.
Some time pay belum pla, so depend lol our belum pla to working so. Some time belum like alright, some time but no gaten. But still they take tax, a lot of tax out from it.
Dr. Francis Oduno is the program leader and senior research fellow for Economic Policy Program at the National Research Institute. We spoke to him on the impact of the increase in personal income tax, and this is what he has to say.
What has changed is the amount of income that's going to be taxed. In other words, and that comes from the rent. You know, most people here, I think because the rental expenditure is so high, many people are living in employer-provided accommodation. And you see, most of those are not taxed, and it's a benefit. So it's more like your income is increasing by some amount of that rent. So that's what's going to be taxed.
And the impact is equally damaging for employees both in the public and private sector.
Increase taxes on your income. Remember, you don't earn anything out of that rent, it's just a notional figure. But the tax is going to go up, so it means your disposable income is going to go down. Because you're going to pay more tax, you have less income now to spend. So if you are not able to cope, some people will have to move out, go to the lower zone.
The proposed tax increase, once implemented, will also have a spillover effect that will negatively impact the community.
If that happens to a majority, most people will likely be crowded in the settlements, where most houses will probably not be taxed. Now that tax is coming in to take some of it out, your savings will go down. Or people will not have that incentive to save. And how do you top up the difference when your income is not increasing? Maybe some people might turn to look for other means to top it up, and that's where crime comes in.
Dr. Oduno also adds that the budget does not reflect the findings from the Tax Review Committee.
Income tax rate for the personal individuals should be reduced. At the moment it's very high. The top tax rate is 42%, far much higher than the company tax rate, which is 30%. So individuals were expecting the government to be a little bit considerate, reduce the tax rate, at least to equal the top tax rate for the companies, which is 30%. But that didn't happen. So people lost. They are left worse off compared with the companies where